Hey everybody, welcome back to this episode. I have a very special guest with me here today. She is one of the most beautifully built, mentally, physically, and one of the strongest women I have ever met in my life.
Wow, you're going to make me cry.
Why? I don't want to make you cry. Because it's just, if people saw you right now, they would be like, that is not who I think that is. And it was exactly how I felt when I very first met you. So why don't you say your name and who am I interviewing?
My name is Kim Gossard.
The Kim Gossard.
The Kim Gossard.
The Gossard everybody wants to hang out with.
Yeah, Mark thinks he's the one everyone wants to hang out with, but we all know the truth.
Oh, he'll be on here.
Yeah.
Guarantee you after this episode, the Shirtless Wonder is coming onto the show. So,
and that's what the name is going to be. The Shirtless Wonder.
Oh my gosh. I cannot wait for that. But Kim, I really want to talk to you just to start this off of how I met you.
Okay.
Do you remember doing the CCAMF competition with Kenzie and Matt Friend?
Yeah.
Okay, did you compete? I can't remember if you competed or not.
Is that the one that Mark and I competed? Mark and I were a team.
Because I competed, and that's how I met Matt.
Yeah, you
Matt
were.
Newman.
That was the first time we met?
Yes. And this is how I met you.
Wait. See him? Oh. Was there... okay.
It was like kettlebells, rope climbs. I remember watching Friend came down. He slid down the rope and like cut his hands open.
Oh, yeah.
It was that competition.
Was that the same one that was Holly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was there.
Yeah.
So I was sitting on the floor. Like I said, I didn't know you at all, okay? I just hear this woman. You're like on my left side, and I hear you go, "Come on!" in that pure Kim Gossard voice. And I'm like, this chick is jacked, but she's loud. Oh my gosh. And then when I figured it out, you and I went to the same gym. Like, I came to your gym, basically. I was like, that's her. Shit, she's jacked.
Well, my people were working out.
Oh my God.
I had to be loud.
You are like the best support system ever. It's like, especially at Strength in Our Streets, like to compete with you this year. That was awesome.
That was so fun. I'm glad I got to finally do that. That was really, really fun.
Yeah, the fact that you like, I just need to watch puppies.
Yeah.
While I'm dead hanging. You're just like, you could look like you could have taken a nap during that event.
I think I could have gone longer, but I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Well, I remember somebody messing with the clock.
Yeah. Yeah, and I kind of looked over my shoulder, and I was like, oh, there goes my grip. Oh, that sucks. And then I was like, well, at least I went a little bit longer than Taylor Bradbury.
Oh, my gosh. That was hilarious.
Maybe a second or two. But
I don't care. You got to ride that as long as you can.
I can't beat him in anything.
That's the grip strength.
The grip.
Oh, my gosh.
We'll have to have a rematch one day.
Oh, can I please be there to witness?
Yes.
Another defeat of his?
That would be great. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often. He doesn't get beat very often.
No, but it's like,
I don't know why I'm giving him props on here.
Everybody knows TV10.
Yeah,
it's his year. But no, I
didn't know that was the first time that we encountered each other.
That really was.
I remember you sitting there, but I was screaming my head off.
Oh my gosh!
Everybody.
I was kind of terrified. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if she starts yelling, if she's gonna start yelling at me, or if do I need to move so she can come in and watch people?
Well, there's only been two really super memorable moments between you and I. That must have been one of them, and then the other one was when I got mad at you.
Oh my! I was scared.
I don't even remember. I really, to this day, don't even remember what happened.
But I
was like, oh, Angie, I love you. I don't know.
I was terrified. I was very terrified because I remember it was during my internship.
Yeah.
And it was like 8 o'clock a.m. I was like, I got to get this done so I can pay attention during 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And I then knew then and there, if Kim Gossard is working out, don't move anything. Because she's going to come at you and she's going to make her place known and be like, this is my spot. I was here first, which you were. And me being I was 20. No, I think I was 21. But me being a dumbass, basically.
You weren't a dumbass.
I was like,
I was
terrified.
I was in the zone.
I know. That's so scary sometimes.
I don't really even think I get that way anymore. But I mean, that was early on still. So,
yeah, that very much was. But I think that moment we connected a little bit more and especially developed that friendship.
Yeah.
That I truly adore. You're sunshine that comes into the gym. Like,
Oh, most of the time.
I don't care. Like, we just let you come in and do your own thing.
Sometimes if I'm quiet, I just go to my corner.
Yeah, you got a lot of we got a lot of corners now with that big new space.
Our space is awesome.
Yeah, but actually, you've been doing CrossFit longer than I have, but you never did CrossFit until I don't even know, actually.
We started, it'll be 7 years ago in May. Our first I guess, experience with CrossFit was the Murph. That was our very first workout. We thought we were in shape.
What happened?
We quickly realized that we weren't.
Yep.
Yeah. When we got done with that, I think I did jumping pull-ups and push-ups on my knees. And you just have to start somewhere. And I think that's the main thing I want people to know is you can start at literally any level.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I have so many women, friends of mine that they're like, oh, I could never do that. I'm like, oh, yeah, you could. You could literally go in there today and start. So that was our first workout. Good friends of ours, Annette and Juan at the time, they had invited us. And they're like, you know what? If anything else, we drink beer afterwards. And
Was this at Dogfight?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Mark and I were like, cool. That sounds pretty fun. So we did that and we had a great time. And then we didn't come back for another year. Our second workout was Murph again.
Oh, so you only just came for Murph.
Yeah.
And then you came back again for Murph.
We came back the next year. So I guess we've been, I don't know, that was 8 years ago. 8 years ago in May. And then we came back the next year, got invited again. And I remember that's when I met Carla. I mean, I really met Carla.
Yeah. I miss her so much.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh.
She's a gem.
Mm-hmm.
And when we got done with that workout, I looked at Mark and I said, I'm signing up. I want to do this. And Mark was like, well, I don't know. So I talked to Matt immediately.
He was hesitant?
A little bit. And so I went to Matt and I was like, I'm in. I want to do this. I want to do it 3 days a week.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I started. Mark was like, well, okay, I'll do it too. So we did literally 3 days a week. And I think about a month later, I was like, I want an unlimited membership.
Now, did you use it as a supplement or were you doing...
That was
you
really
just completely...
Well, I guess at that time we did that and we ran or, biked or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, I mean, the community and everybody was just so amazing that I wanted to be more a part of it. And so then he soon followed.
And then he became...
I couldn't be better.
I think that's a guy thing.
Yeah. But I'm so glad. I think it's been incredible for our marriage and our relationship. And
do you feel... I mean, I'll be first to admit it. I think sometimes when you do the same thing, you definitely will have heated conversations.
Yep.
That's normal.
Yep.
But do you feel like that common ground, though, is something that you guys have been able to connect a little bit deeper on a level and communication-wise?
It definitely... I mean, we definitely compete on a level. I mean, I know there's, he always says I'm pound for pound as strong as he is, or even maybe stronger sometimes, but I don't know about that. But I just know that it's fun to come home at the end of the day because we don't work out at the same time. Yeah. And there's been times where we've worked out and we've gotten in serious arguments. Like Fran one year. I knew I wasn't going to beat my time from the previous time, so I quit or I slowed down. I didn't quit the workout, and he was so mad at me. He was like, "Get back on the bar," and I was like, "Shut up!" I mean, I think I might have said, "F you."
Yeah, but, F you, but I love you.
Maybe, but yeah, we'll
talk about this at home.
Talk about this later. But I think all in all, it's been really good for us. I mean, and now Taylor is really, really interested in coming with me at 5 a.m. So
bless her heart.
That's just, I can't believe it. I think it's wonderful, and it's her choice. I'm not, not forcing her or anything. She's getting so strong. It's just so fun to watch. And I'm going to miss her when she leaves in a year. So
yeah,
we're not going to talk about that.
Oh, maybe another time. Yeah. But you do have...
It's made us stronger too. Like we haven't,
been able to
thing in common.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, Taylor's not your only kid, though. Your baby boy is now a sophomore, or he's ending his sophomore year, right? He's ending
his sophomore year at USI.
How do you feel? How's it been, that transition from high school to college and everything with that?
It totally sucked when he left, because I know there's a lot of a lot of people are like, "Ooh, my kids are out of the house,"
Right?
But not me. When we dropped him off, it was devastating for his freshman year, but it gets a little easier every time we have to say goodbye. I mean, now like this summer, he's not even coming home. He's working down there. He's got a great job and working down there, and he's got a great group of friends and that kind of thing.
I think
gets easier.
Yeah.
I mean, I still hug him, and he still looks at me and he says, "Mom, are you going to cry?" Every time we leave him. I'm like, "Not this time.
Not this time." So with your kids leaving, is that how you supplement with bringing more dogs in? I see you have 3 dogs.
Well, Daxie boy is a year old. Well, he was a year in December, and he's a COVID decision. Hey,
I don't blame you. Mabel could have been close. I got her in 2019, and she could have been maybe pre-COVID puppy.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah. Well, we had Lily. She's 11, and then we have Josie, who's 6. She'll be 7 in December, and then we decided. I guess I said off the cuff to Mark, I was like, if we're going to get a 3rd dog, it might be a good time to do this now. And he went with it. So every time he chews something up or does something bad, I remind Mark that it was his decision. It's his dog. But he's getting to be he's a better boy. He's getting there.
I think it takes like 2 years.
Yeah.
Mabel's starting a little bit mellow, but she's nuts.
Yeah.
Jake was actually over a while ago. No, not a while ago. Geez. On Friday night, he was over, and she takes her paw up, smacks him in the face, and actually, scratched his face. And and I was like, "What is wrong?" And he's like, "Mabel scratched me." I was like, "Oh, that's great. Good job, Mabe."
She's telling him. She's like, "You better watch out."
My mom.
That's my mom.
Watch out.
I'll do worse than this.
That's pretty nice to see that, to kind of see. I've never seen my siblings or my mom go through the transition of leaving the nest. Mm-hmm. But granted, though, my mom's had 4 kids.
Yeah.
So when it got to me, she was like, "You'll be
Peace
fine.
Out." Yeah.
Call us if you need anything. We'll be here." Yeah. I'm sure she probably had the exact same experience because my brother's her only boy.
Oh,
so,
okay.
when he left and being the firstborn, too, I'm sure every time she's just been like,
"Yeah.
I love you. Call me," or anything like that.
We're supposed to do that as parents. We're supposed to let want them to go and want them to stand on their own 2 feet. And I do not want him living. I never did want him living in my basement when he was 40 and playing video games. I mean, I want him to go and experience the world and experience all there is for him and find out what his passions are and stuff. But as a mom, it really is. I like him. Mm-hmm. I don't just love him. I really like him.
And you're an actual
just, cool
parent.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah. You're an actual parent and you're not a friend.
Right.
To the kid.
Right. But it's kind of turning in. Mark and I have talked about this as he gets older. He's 20. He'll be 21 this year.
You going out with him?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see about that.
I know how the gossips are sometimes.
Yeah. So, I just think that parenting, it looks a lot different now. And it's hard to transition that way. We're more his mentors now. We're not really telling him what to do step by step, or we're here for him. It's more of a friend level. It's not, I think if he went and screwed up really bad, it'd be right back to parent level. But,
you're coming home right now and going to your room.
Yeah. Sometimes when those grades come through, I'm like,
so what's going on?
One of the only reasons I'm working is because of you're behind taking you to college. So,
and the Jeep too, right?
Well,
I don't know. I don't really know who started the Jeep trend.
I don't know.
Have you always wanted a Jeep?
Oh, always. Ever since I was 16, my cousin had one.
Okay.
And I would, actually her boyfriend had one, and they lived in Maryland, so every time I'd go out there for summers.
Yeah.
In high school, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want one of these so bad. And then.
Was it a Wrangler or?
It was a Wrangler. It was a 2-door.
Oh, okay.
So it was old school.
Yeah.
It was awesome. And he had the big old tires on it and everything. And so I've just always wanted one. But with, babies and kids and all that kind of stuff, Mark was always like, that's not really that practical. Like, well, I want one before I'm 50.
And you got one.
Yep, I did.
Are you very happy with it?
I love it.
It is? Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, you wanted big tires, right?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we were having a conversation about that.
We're about 50,000 miles on it, so we're about to get tires. So.
Okay.
we'll see what we get.
I'm very excited
Yeah.
for you because then I'm like, okay, she got this size, so I think this will fit mine. But
I might need a pogo stick to get up in it.